Hey everybody, and welcome to the DBS Films Podcast. My name is Kellen, and it's just me and you, so that means it is a DBS film update. This is July 30th when you are listening to this, and man, do we have some amazing news on multiple ends. A lot of stuff in the works. As I mentioned in the last episodes, we were really hustling and grinding where we're at, so we are basically looking at a lot of things that we're going over. However, the biggest thing is our newest movie, The Haunting of the Murder House, is officially out on Amazon. So guys, be sure to check out our Discord channel. That is going to be the place to be. That is where you're going to get all this information, all this action, where you can audition for our movies. So please be sure you're joining that, and you'll get all of the up-to-date information, like the fact that our movie, The Haunted of the Murder House, is now alive on Amazon. So we ended up working with a different distributor, and they were saying, hey, it's going to take about 7 to 30 days, a lot quicker than we were kind of expecting. And within 7 days, sure enough, there it is. So we weren't really kind of fully expecting this early, but we were ready for it with the super fans in the Discord. We already had a ton of people watching it, reviewing it, which again, that means the world to us. So please be sure, go ahead, take a look at our movie, The Haunting of the Murder House. It is in the link below. We'd love to get your feedback, love to get your reviews. Really means the world to us. So that's the biggest thing. We're hoping we'll have a big success with this launch, but it's always great seeing another movie officially released. We now have 10 movies officially released in the DBS universe. It is great to see that. This is great to be double digits. So let's go, guys. Really exciting stuff. Thank you again to everyone who is joining us, part of our Discord channel and our community. This is just the beginning. We're only going to grow and develop more and more. So that's really awesome. Another major thing, our Kickstarter is live. So we did the Kickstarter to help us raise funds to promote this. And we are already raising a ton of funds, which is already going to go ahead and allow us to put a lot more oomph in the marketing efforts that we have. So thank you so much for that. We reached 48% of our goal. So just shy of $5,000 within the first day and a half. So you guys are absolutely amazing. I know we'll continue to go. We have about 3 more weeks left on that. So, please be sure to support us. You are going to get amazing merch. You're going to get a ton of really cool stuff from the Kickstarter. So it's really not just, us being able to, hey, raise funds for this. We also want to reward our community and basically make it so that you guys are getting a bunch of things out of it too. So we're excited for that. And then also our auditions are live. So our auditions for our newest movie, The Into the Forest 2.0, are live in our Discord channel. We've had so many cool people going ahead and basically already submitting their lines, already reading them. Our community is super active. I know we're going to have a ton of really good people from it. The hardest part is going to be just picking one. So I'm not really looking forward to that, but I am looking forward to watching each of these auditions and really seeing the level of talent that our community has, because I know it's spectacular. Then with that being said, we do have the Shapeshifter is looking like, in about 2 weeks or so, we might have a rough edit for the super fans to watch, and we're moving quick on this. The fact that the distribution company we're working with now was able to get it up and posted so quickly just helps our timelines out tremendously. So we're going to hustle, try and get that one done for super fan feedback probably within the next 2 weeks or so. And then from there, we're looking at filming the Into the Forest 2.0 at the end of August, early September. So, I mean, we are cruising with momentum right now. And I really have to point back to our super fans in the Discord channel. You guys are absolutely fantastic. And this is what motivates us to continue working at this speed, to continue pushing it, because it is a lot of things, but we're accomplishing a lot of things. And, I know it's only going to be so much better. And in a few months, we're going to look back and be like, wow, what a solid foundation that we built in these months. So thank you all so much. You guys are absolutely the best. That being said, let's go ahead and answer some of the questions. So first one we have is from Vin. Now, Vin's an absolutely amazing part of this community. Love having her with us. And also, she's someone who hopped right into the Discord. She's basically being super active. And I'm very excited to see how we progress and grow in her auditions and everything, because it's really amazing the wonderful people that we meet. So she mentioned, what's the most important thing you've learned in the process of building DBS films? So the biggest thing is, you really don't understand until you've done something. And then the biggest thing that I would have given myself is, you needed to be more aggressive with the community in the sense of finding people. Now with what we have, I can go on TikTok live and I can get 20, 40, 50, 100 people to join us every day. And within that, you know, a lot of them probably aren't gonna come back to the server much, but you're gonna get someone like Vin every once in a while. You're gonna get really, really good people. And then I would just say build those relationships. I mean, it really is something where more so than like I really don't think fans is like the right term because like they're part of DBS. It's such an amazing thing to see how loyal they are to the cause of it and how much they support it and how much they want us to succeed. And it really means the world to me. So you know, I think I underestimated that people would be interested in supporting DBS like we've seen, but I think it was also mainly because, you know, it took me a while to kind of put myself out there and explain what we're doing here. And, you know, since then it's really changed everything. So that's probably the biggest thing that I've learned. Next question for Ben, if you could remove all barriers and constraints, what project would you do and what would you want to be known by that project? And would you want to be known by that project? I don't think I'd ever want to be known by one project. I think my big fantasy is I have like a 7 season, 10 season long epic, kind of like I would say Game of Thrones is the closest thing to it, but I would full on embrace more of the lore of like The Witcher, like hardcore Dungeons and Dragon RPG style elements to it, in the sense of I would try and really focus on that. I already have the characters in my head, and it's really something I would love to do, and I think the reason I would love to do it is I'd also try and tie it in with video games, and also as, you know, we get older and VR progresses, I think you could really look at it being like a standalone VR universe in the sense of, you know, you can watch the films, you can watch it would most likely be one show and then a multiple bunch of little shows, almost kind of like a Marvel universe is what I would try and do with characters. But again, that's going to take a while. You know, that's something that's not on the agenda. If we're talking just movies or whatnot, I got a really cool one called Content Killer. And then I'd also really like to do The Invited again, like all the Hateful Eight movies, I would immediately do again on that level. And then the last question we have is Kev Obama. Kev Obama mentions, what is up with the movie The Abducted with Brendan's name attached to it? So this is really cool. I just kind of wanted to mention this. So when we first were making movies with Amazon, they were like, hey, do anthologies. So at first, Gone was supposed to be an anthology, and we were going to package it with The Invited and The Unseen, and we were calling it The Abducted. Well, what happened is by the time we finished The Abducted, in the sense of just packaging them together where they're each standalone episodes, Amazon was like, hey, we don't want to do that anymore. Scrap that idea. So that kind of got left hanging there. But it is kind of a relic of the bygone. So that's a great question, great little Easter egg. So that's going to go ahead and wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for being part of this community. Please be sure to check out The Haunting the Murder House. It is now live on Amazon. You can go ahead and take a look at it. You can rent it. But it really means it supports us. You take a look at the Kickstarter, take a look at our open auditions, all of these things in the mix. We got a lot to do. Very excited for it. But until then, have a good one.